Here's an Uber battle versus Renabell2 for Mewtwo. So I have a Kyogre and he has his Mewtwo sent out. I go ahead and use Thunder Wave so I can paralyze it. He does Thunderbolt on me, which leaves me with 53% or something like that. So now I go ahead and use Surf and his Mewtwo's almost down. He uses a Drain Punch, which leaves me with 40%. Now I'm gonna go ahead and switch to my Lugia that I have, and he sends out his Giratina, which kind of freaks me out a bit because it's another type of wall, except his is super effective against mine. So I'm gonna go ahead and light screen so the team has some defense against special defense. Special attack. So I'm gonna go ahead and Ice Beam in it. Doesn't do too much damage, but it was frozen solid. Of course, it gets defrosted right after, and it uses Shadow Force. I'm thinking about switching or not, but I'm just gonna stay in and try and use an Ice Beam, even though I'm gonna get killed. So yeah, so much for all the special defense UDs. Here I'm gonna go and switch in my Darkrai, and I'm gonna use a Dark Pulse. It leaves it with 19%, and his Dragon Pulse left did 23%. So I'm just gonna go ahead and Dark Pulse again, so his Giratina's out. Here he sends out his Deoxys Speed. I tried using Dark Pulse, but it turned out being faster, of course, and then it uses Superpower, which is super effective, so he's down. Now I send out my Kyogre and I try and go ahead using a Thunder. I hit, but I'm left with 4%. So I'm gonna go ahead and try an Ice Beam, but it's too late. So now I'm gonna go in and send out my Mew. So here I'm gonna go ahead and use I'm gonna go ahead and Nasty Plot. This is a Baton Passer Mew. So I get the Nasty Plot. Oh yeah, and I did have a bad feeling about that Deoxys going up to sweep me, and I thought my Mew was a bad idea. Now I'm waiting for his move. It's taking quite a while, and yeah, he claims that Mews are not useful at all and a waste of an Uber Pokemon. I thought he was gonna fail, but I wasn't too sure, so here I am waiting for. So I got to use my Nasty Plot, and he didn't attack me because he used a Stealth Rock. So here I am thinking, not knowing if I should use Rock Polish or not. But then I remember that I don't have a Focus Sash, so I'm just going to go ahead and Baton Pass into my Mewtwo. So now I'm kind of hoping that he doesn't have a Shadow Ball with his Deoxys or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and use a Shadow Ball. Now this Mewtwo also has a Life Orb set up, so his special attack should be really high. Alright, so it used thunder and I only lost 30% of my health. And then my attack, Shadow Ball, did enough to get rid of it. And then I lost 10% from Life Orb. Now here, his Dark Eye sent out, and I'm gonna go ahead and use Thunder, knowing that the rain's still there. It's a one-hit KO, but I still lose health from the Life Orb. So now he sends out his Rayquaza, and I'm gonna go ahead and Ice Beam. Rayquaza used Extreme Speed and it did 27% damage, leaving me with 10. And then I lost some health from Life Orb, which left me with 1% left. And then I tell him that it was Life Orb plus Nasty Plot. So here's his Lugia, and I'm gonna go ahead and Thunder. It's a one-hit kill, but now my Mewtwo's gone. So now I'm left with my Mew and my Manaphy. So I switch in my Manaphy. Alright, so my Manaphy is switched in, and his Mewtwo from the beginning is left with 9 HP. So I'm gonna go ahead and serve. And it's over. So this was a pretty epic battle. Thanks for the battle, Ren, and good game. See you next time.